Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am here today for a long-awaited video regarding Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 mods. Yes, mods were currently inactive after the new 1.16 update for DLC Pack 12 with Pikkon and Toppo, and, we were waiting for mods, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, this was probably one of the quickest times that Eternity, who is the creator of the Xenoverse mods tool, actually came out with it. So I want to say a big gargantuan shout outs to him. This dude is an absolute blessing to the community. He's the one that allows us to, have so much fun with modding. So definitely go check out his Patreon. It's this link right here if you click on it. So Eternity is creating modding tools, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can go ahead and hit him up and support him if that's what you want to do. It is appreciated for him and everything because, like I said, he is the one that's allowing us to do it. So, the new patcher is here. Seems that we are on version 3.6. Yeah, we are jumping straight up. It was, I think, 3.52 if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to try my best to break down exactly what you need to do. It's going to be a quick tutorial. This is how to update your mods. I did a full modding tutorial from the base if you wanted to do it all the way from base, and get it all working for you. You can click on that video. I'll have it like pinned or in the description or something like this. This will actually help you update all your stuff so that you are on the current update. So starting off, we have the Xenoverse 2 mods installer, which I'm highlighting right here. So that has its own thread. If you click on it, you'll go to this thread right here. So it's a little bit of a different link. And I'll link all this down in the description that you guys can download for yourself. So you download 3.6 here. And then you can also get the patcher, which is on 3.6 or whatever. So you just click on those two. And you'll get an xv2ins.zip. And you also get the xv2 patcher underscore 3.6.zip, okay? I already downloaded those, okay? So those are going to download, and make sure that you do have WinRAR, okay? WinRAR, W-I-N-R-A-R, okay? I almost didn't know how to spell it for a second there. It's just a program. It's a free program. You just download it and install it. It's so simple and easy. You just search it up on Google or whatever. Most of you have WinRAR, okay? Most of you do already have it, so that shouldn't be a problem, but I'm going to go ahead and show you where I downloaded everything. So this is just in my downloads in a Xenoverse 2 mods, patcher, and installer folder, okay? So I have xv2 patcher underscore 3.6 and xv2 ins. Those are the two new ones that I did download. Also, you do need to have this open over here, which is in program files, parentheses, x86 parentheses, in Steam apps, in common, and DB Xenoverse 2, aka this whole folder here is your Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 directory. This is where all the mods go and everything. If you are a little bit more new to modding or you forgot, this is where all the stuff went. So you should have an xv2 patcher folder from the last time you had mods. If you didn't, you just copy and paste the full patcher folder, from the download that you would have, which I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and extract both of these. So I'm going to extract them. Let's get the xv2 ins. Doing all this on the fly. So I'm going to go ahead and just say yes to all. So this is in the same folder. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it for my purposes. But like I said, you don't have to do it like this, but it's best that you do replace the files. So I'm going to go ahead and just say yes to all. So basically what that did was that replaced everything that was in here. This was, I think, 3.52 or whatever. Yeah, that just went ahead and replaced all those files. As you can see, it's on the same date and everything, internal. So what I would normally do is just copy paste everything inside these folders. But if you want to, you could just extract them. It's way easier in that aspect. But you do want all this xv2 ins, file right here. This little thing is an application that you're going to open up to, get mods working. But yeah, I'm not going to open that up just yet, just because, it's going to screw up or whatever, because I have to get the patcher files, okay? So, like I said, there was the 3.52. That was our old one. Don't worry about this folder anymore if you do have it. I'm going to go ahead and go into the new 3.6 patcher. So, you got a lot of files here. Don't get overwhelmed, okay? So, basically what you're going to do is go back to your Xenoverse 2 directory, which I'm over here right now. And what you want to do is go into your patcher files, and then you're just going to match up. So xv2 patcher folder, xv2 patcher folder. So copy and paste. It's very, very easy. I'm going to go ahead and paste all that in there. For the e-patches, you're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and click drag all this. So this new underscore Kara.xml back or whatever, I think that is new. So you just want to copy and paste all that. So that'll replace all the files that you previously had, and it'll also give you all the new files. So as you can see, everything got replaced, and it added whatever new files were in this latest update for the patchers. So go ahead and go back. So like I said, you have everything that you need to. The log and everything, just don't worry about that. That's, you know, for your own purposes if you want to check, like, you know, making sure that everything is working properly and stuff. So we're good to go on that. If you want to read the change log and the readme and everything, you can, but don't worry about it. Go into the bin folder in your directory, and I'm going to go ahead and do it with, you know, the new download for 3.6. So you're going to have this little xinput1_3.dll. This is very vital. You really do need this. Go ahead and copy and paste that in here, okay? Maybe you had one if you weren't playing mods. So if you would start up the game with the old version, it would give you an error, okay? So that's why you would have to delete that. But you're gonna go ahead and paste it back in there with the new updated 3.6 version. My apologies. Okay, so now you have these other two here. This is optional if you want. It's XV2 Patcher UI extensions. I usually, you know, put it in there. So it's just in the UI, and then you just connect the folders, Iggy, and then boom, you got that going on there. The little mouse got messed up. I apologize for that too. Go ahead and paste that in here. Pop up, pause, Iggy. You don't need it. You don't need it. Like I said, it is optional. It literally says it's optional, but I go ahead and just put it in there because, you know, it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't. Okay, so you have this other one that's called Alternative DLL. You do not need to worry about this folder at all, or this file, this dinput8.dll. You do not have to worry about that at all if you can start up the game and you don't get an error. If you get an error whenever you start up the game from the directory, which is where you're going to have to start the game up, that says xinput1_3.dll error issue or something like that. If you get an error like that, remove this file and then copy and paste the dinput8.dll. That's only if you're having this issue. If you paste this in here with the xinput1_3.dll, you're going to get an error because you're only supposed to have one of these. These are almost pretty much like the same kind of file or whatever. It's just, I guess, one of them fixes whatever issue potentially that this one might have, okay? I'm not super expert on it, but that's what I'm assuming because they're both pretty much the same kind of file. So, yeah, you cannot have both of those in this folder at the same time. So, if you do have both, remove one of them, okay? Mainly the dinput one is the one that you want to remove, and then you keep the xinput. So, that's all I got to say because people get errors on that, and it's like a very simple fix because I told y'all not to copy and paste that in there, only if you're having an issue with the xinput one. But I don't blame y'all. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes, you know, it happens and it gets confusing. Like I said, this can be overwhelming, but it is a very simple process. So, we're done. We're done with the patcher folder. God bless. That's great. So now what I can do is the new XV2INS folder that I extracted. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could copy and paste and replace everything in there. That's probably the best way of doing it. But like I said, it's just copy paste. Make sure you get the internal and the temp. I just did it where I merged the folder and replaced all of it just by extracting it. Way easier for me. So let's go ahead and open up XV2INS. So you just double click on that. It should open up just fine. If you get an error, that means you didn't put in the patcher. You didn't put in the new updated patcher. It has to have the updated patcher. It needs this, okay? And obviously it needs, you know, everything that was in those folders like the xinput, okay? So that's the only reason why you would get an error from opening this, or if you didn't even update your game yet, okay? So if you have any mods, which obviously you shouldn't because you cleared all of it and it's, you know, refreshing everything. But if you potentially have any mods that show up after opening this for the first time, go to Tools and go to Clear Installation and then just say yes, okay? So make sure you don't have the game running and everything. And then what it will do is it will close manually, so you just open it back up, okay? So, boom. We are good to go. Everything's looking delicious. I'm going to go ahead and just, like, install a random mod here. All right, let's go ahead and install my boy Swoley, because that's literally my favorite mod. Shout out to Rossman. So, I'm just going to install that for the sake of this video, okay? So, mod successfully installed or whatever, okay? So, this is just an example to show you guys what happens, you know, potentially if you get an error when you open up the game and everything. But basically what you do is you go to Tools, and again, I'm going to do the Clear Installation, or you could manually remove them. So, you just click on the file, and then you can just do this, okay? But it's always nice to do the clear installation so that there are any, like, you know, hidden files or whatever it may be, you know, you clear that out there, okay? So let's just say you had an issue and all that, and you cleared all that out, you deleted all the files from XV2INS. Now I'm in Steam, okay? So if you're going to do this part that I'm about to show you, make sure that you are online, okay? Make sure you're online. You have to go offline if you're going to play mods, but make sure you are online for this part, okay? So this part right here. So if you're having issues, you right-click Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you go to Properties, then after that you go to the Local Files, and then you go to this. It says Verify Integrity of Game Files. Click on that. It's going to open up a little thing here, confirm it. It's like a little window to confirm it. And what it's going to do is it's going to clear out all the weird, you know, files that are not supposed to be in there. And it's also going to place back all of the files that you potentially lost. That's where a lot of issues come into play, is whenever you're missing files because you deleted them on accident, or, you know, certain, I guess, mods replaced them, and then whenever you uninstalled the mod, it uninstalled those files. You know, it happens. It happens to me all the time. This is literally your go-to fix. This is like 99%, you know, chance out of 10, or 99%, what am I saying? 99 out of 100 times, you know, this is the thing that's going to fix it, okay? It takes a little bit of time. There are a couple things that get, you know, validated, but just for the sake of this, I'll show you guys, like, you know, everything that you need to know on it. So it's going to do all that. Boom. Okay, so then we are good to go. Apologize, got something in my throat. 100% complete. Close it and close that, and then you're going to go offline. So I'm going to go and restart my PC, or not my PC, but restart my Steam in offline mode. Excellent. All right, so we are ready to go with all this. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the XV2INS one more time, okay, just like I said, for the sake of this, and then I'm going to install Swoley real quick again. So let's just search Swoley. Boom, bada bang. I'm gonna go and open him up, install all of that, and it should be good to go. So as you can see, we got it all going. Okay, so I got my mods installed, got my patcher working, got my XV2INS working. Y'all are set. That's all you need to do. I cleared everything, you know, verified game cache integrity within Steam. We are good to go. Now, what you want to do, okay, what you want to do is you also want to go into the EasyAntiCheat, okay, after you're offline and everything. And this is just, you know, in case. This is just in case. This is what I like to do. Go ahead and open up that EasyAntiCheat. And then for me, it says to install it because I already, you know, uninstalled it. But this right here, it's going to say uninstall. So uninstall that just in case. Okay, I don't know if you have to do that anymore, but I do it just in case. Y'all can do it if you're having any issues, but that's what you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, and we're in the directory. Go into your bin. This is what you're going to open. dbxv2, okay, .exe. This exe application file, okay, this is the one that you want to open. If you're on the current update, it'll even tell you file version 1.16.0.0, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. You can, what you do is, you know, you can right click and you can like pin it to your taskbar or whatever, which I have right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up, okay? And if everything goes the way I want it to, it should open up just fine. No problems at all. So you're seeing everything live. I haven't, you know, screwed around with anything just yet, okay? I'm going to go and enter. Go into it. Boom. The game was started without EAC. Multiplayer matches will not be possible. Okay, that's a good sign. And this is also a great sign. Down there in the corner, you'll see it. 1.16.00 patcher 3.6. Bada bang! We got our mods ready to go. And I'm excited because we can finally use our mods. My girl is out here. So I'm going to go and select this. And we're going to be checking this out right here, right now. So it's going to fly on over. Boom. All right. Talk over to this guy. Cute. Got my Janemba CC mascot ready to go. All right. Let's jump into it. And the test. If Swoley is in our character roster. Yeah. Oh, Swoley is here. Swoley versus the Lorax. Yes. So just to go into the versus mode or whatever. Do a little test. Make sure that everything fully loads up. Now, if you get infinite loading or any of that crap, okay, that means that you need to verify game cache integrity within Steam. So go back through the video and watch how I do that?
Ooh, Swally is here, yes.
Oh, so yeah, it's probably kind of loud. I do apologize for that, but yeah. We got him. He is working, fully functional and everything. As you can see, all my skills, attacks, I can use my gigantic roar. There you go. That's all you need to do. So Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 mods are back. 3.6 patcher version. That's all you need to know. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section. But this video should show you guys exactly what you need to do and everything that you need to fix it. Verify game cache integrity within Steam. Never forget that. That is your fix, your ultimate fix for any glitches or infinite loading that you might have. Now, real quick, I have to say something. With Revamp, I know you guys love Revamp. I love Revamp, okay? Or Redesign by Crystal. Any of those other mods, any other mod that you're trying to install, such as maybe even the save editor, if you're trying to use that, or if you're trying to use Lazy Bones transformation, if you are getting glitches with those, which you most likely will, it's because of the new update. So you got to wait until the people who created those mods update their versions to the latest version as well, okay? That's all I'm going to say. If you're trying to install those, I say just install your normal character mods, and that's it. That's the only thing you should be, touching for now. So that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe here on the channel. It helps out tremendously. It helps me be able to produce videos and tutorials like these, and it shows your support. And I thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.